people are sometimes moving so fast with what they're trying to accomplish, and if someone's not producing the results, they just get them out of the way and get someone who can. Not thinking, oh, this is a good person, that's not their strength. Maybe move them over here. So having that overall picture and having 4 different teams can, I like the attention to detail, and the detail being people's performance and what they're able to, you can see that their strengths are and weaknesses are.
Yeah, it's very important. It's very important to recognize the potential and to allow people to share their ideas. For example, but this is not just my leadership style. Like, we have the channels in Slack where it's like ideas channels, and people just sometimes put there some like the most random stuff, and there is zero judgment. Like, nobody would say like, "Oh, this is a stupid idea." No.
Yes.
Like. And I really like it, and I like that like we discuss it. It's not just like our company. I noticed like once I started working in IT in 2017. Before, I worked in international trade and finance, so that was a huge shift for me.
Say a bit more about that. What was it that, let's say, you didn't like in finance and trade, and that you did like, or was a breath of fresh air to you when you moved to IT?
It was totally like in both finance, finance and international trade have one similar thing, that everything is built on connections. Simply, like, the right people, you make money. That's it. Like, and the networking is the key there. Of course, like, it works for networking helps in many businesses, but in tech, like, networking helps if you want to raise money, but it's again going to finance,
Yes.
But you can just launch a product, you can do the marketing right, and you can succeed. You don't necessarily need to know like this brother of the father who is like running this company for 30 years and go have lunch with him. It's unnecessary in tech. And there is no hierarchy. Like, it's, for example, like in when you're doing international business, oh my God, this was the crazy stuff. I was selling Russian vodka in China for a year when I was a student. Yeah.
Right.
And I was in sales back then. And it was interesting experience, I must say, but oh my God, like it was, there was a lot of sexism. First of all, I was young. I was I was a girl. I was ignoring it. I was like, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It's not applied for me. But once and in finance, the same. In tech, there is, I don't see it at all. Like in tech, it's very, people are very neutral about like who you are, but they more care about what you do. They judge you by the results you're producing, like what kind of person you are. What, like, are you doing a great product or not? That's more interesting to discuss. So when I moved to tech and I found these people who were like-minded, who share the same values, and I was like, wow,